is this the right option for you at this stage in your career?
Because of the talks we had. So, yeah, last couple of weeks, last couple of months, I spoke with several clubs in Europe or also outside of Europe. And this felt like the best project. And the thing I was looking for, a club with a lot of passion, a real football club, with a lot of fans. But also the people that I met from the club were really passionate about the club.
What was that process like? It was widely reported Graham Souness was involved in the process. Did you meet him, and what was the overall process like for you?
It's true that Graham was there in the first talk to go in depth about football, about details, about the team, about the fans, about what people expect. And later on there were also several other people from the club involved in the process. So it was interesting also for me to get much more information about the club. I spoke also with Thomas Buffel, who was a long time a player here and knows the club really well. So in that way I think I gathered enough information to make a really good decision.
You mentioned you had been speaking about other options, other clubs. There were reports of an offer from Saudi Arabia as well. Did you have other options that you had to consider?
Yeah, for sure. There were several concrete options that were financially better, but that's not the important thing for me. I want a really good project and to build something together with the people of the club.
It's maybe understandable that players' confidence would be low after a difficult start to the league season. How do you pick that up? Do you feel this job requires big changes or just small tweaks?
I think if you make major changes directly, you make people more nervous than they are already. So we need to do it step by step. If I want to implement all my philosophy of football in 5 days, it's impossible. Not here, also not in the other clubs before. But at the end, it was always the result of a strong team scoring a lot of goals, playing attractive, dominant football. The things that people want to see here.
You're now the fourth manager in 2 years at Rangers. Based on the talks you've had, how confident are you get the time to succeed in the way that you want to?
I'm confident about that. I've seen serious people who know that they want to find a manager, and they made a really long process with talking with a lot of coaches also to make the right choice. So they know what they will get into the building also. We were really clear about that from both sides. So it's now for me focusing on the team and making the team better, and also a very important thing to make the synergy between the team and the fans better again.
What can you tell us about your backroom staff? Will you look to implement someone who has maybe been in Scottish football or been at this club before? Is that a particular avenue you're looking at?
For sure, that's an important thing for me, to have somebody who knows the city, who knows the players, who knows everything. We have the interim staff now together with us, and we can look the next couple of weeks if we keep this way of working, or we get other people in, or we keep the same people. We have all freedom in that way to look what's best for the club.
What do you know about the pressure and scrutiny of Glasgow as a footballing city, and how ready do you feel for that side of things?
Yeah, I know it. I spoke with Thomas about it, but I've been a long time in football. It's also the thing I love. In Bruges was also like that. It was only one goal is becoming champion. And after being champion, to be champion again, and after being two-time champion, being champion again, it's who I am. Nobody can put more pressure on me than myself. I want to win every game. I want to have every day perfect. I want to have the next day to be better than the day before. That's who I am. That's why I love this job also. That's why I love this challenge also.
You arrive with the team 7 points behind Celtic very early in the season, and still a League Cup semi-final as well. How important are all the competitions, and how confident are you can bridge that 7-point gap?
It's now important that we focus on ourselves and that we focus on what we have to do to become better and to get more points and to play better football and to get the fans behind the team and to get a better dynamic again. And not to look far ahead what's going to happen in 6 months. It's about now, the next weeks, next month, week by week, building the story. And there will be some bumps on the way, but then to stay confident. For me, it's like a marathon. So we can now focus on the 7 points and try to sprint now really hard and lose our legs into that, or to be focused on the guy in front of us who's running and try to get their pace. No, we need to get our pace in a better way, and that we get a good tempo, that we can make this comeback during the season.